How you? You will lay a desire. Then I'd wear that power. Via get to this again. I say, oh, me, I'm right. And by doing you, I'm a part of my trade there. Well, you'll learn it goes away. Alas, I will that you are not. We say you. Papa Mora, get me up when anywhere, Momba Sivole. L'arrangeur parmi national, très trop fort. Puis à quoi ben moi c'est sauvé des du oya. À moi ça il faut. Dia bio. Do ba yo ba ko mo nya o. Baba yin guitar, petit, blazo fait sonner. Kaidaka. Bena paya posa gogo mambo panjagu Apo blo akafoi Wa posa nyoka foi Be afonte mo bandi yo pa kleju kiyen Nyanjo si mwen Posto kaka tiyo pe atinyo di won Emo o Nese to kan is a coco, where they have it. Go on, yeah, I can't salute. What's what you got to your way? I think you're the one. Emo, Neseto, now with is a coco, where they have it. Go on, yeah, can you get? Not getting your bed when I know sound simply an end. Hey, I do. Let's do what you just grab it to work. Say your book on ya. Are you now? Taibo Bodakia, no, and we say you over. I want to you come on, need a boy, and yes, I'm going to buy them when we're gay. Hey, Imo, am I gay? One, what I want, I guess me, I'm done, and it the well. Oh, ow. Bobo that you are not with you. So like it, I'm going to never boy. Netoni and you. Hey, are you? Opo Glegas and Warrior, I'm a walking ever. Kaidaka, when it was to work out, will let you know your halfway. I just know. This is what I say. Taibo, yeah. You like do I get more by one name on tele get by Potamu, Tanyada. Planning Papa, Pinagasia, Baka on Lage, the Pussy Bob, the Pussy baby. The 10 years ago, you get up one, there was a Bob was a dressy, Mammo, Palipo, that Giano, and I will say you over. I will. Saibo. Back to a black guy, so say. I just want to lay a bat to an album, you see you okay. Wait, yo, Ivo, Saibo Boba. And they didn't get more from Rob, where John B. Bangla. On the Kriana, walk like a bad day, they noir. It was a was. So now, when you're naturally thanked, the Sule. Bobo that Giano and I will say you over. I'm done it. So walk away and no Brazil. Take a Brazil. South Africa under your part, your way. Thank you for your work there and my one. I'm a pope and Yahoo. Now, Phyllis, I say, oh, Clavodio. Say, back in what we are coming. Say, Bobo that Giano and I will say you over. Aba pepo swelu ni nde swelu Kwa munga dumange dota siko bala Kabo wase Pepo swelu muzo bluke Say yare ase Panye ino Ken mwande ye Nyo pample yo se mwande ya nao Ari wo ase o Panye Amo amora da o Saibo de Giano and I will say you. I wish a rule of you, Panye. So, Saibo, 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 that young man that will take you there. Pop madame le maire, lui t'en y a moins de genoux. When you know I say, it's a mayo. That was why you so so mobile. When you Amora Ginola,
Oui, il a fait une chanson à Mobile Production, voilà. Et Mobile Production, c'est une structure qui est créée pour les jeunes qui sont dans le démon, les jeunes de l'US et tout. Mobile Production est là pour produire les jeunes talentueux, cachés, que les gens ignorent. Donc notre devoir, c'est de produire des talents cachés. Alors, il a fait un son pour Mobile Production.
Arrangé Eric Lodé, le don de Dieu pour la musique de l'Ouest. Je te détesterai jamais. Jamais, jamais, au grand jamais. Mobile Production, Abia Dia Oboa, Amounia Grand, moi et toi Pierre. Piero momoye, Piero momoye, ato Piero dia wele, Piero momoye, ah Piero we, ndato Piero sopra no seide, ato Piero dia wele, akosia o, moye, Piero momoye, mosa bosa iko momoye, Piero di mo wele, mandoye mo, ah Piero di mo wele, mandoye mo, Piero we, bebe. Ha, Piero, Piero, momoye, moye, Piero, moye, Piero, moye, Piero, dia vereba. La poje yo dia vere. So no juni emble. Mo bli amado let's play. Jamo ne chipanyone, ne. Mo waja chipanyone, ne. Ja, plebone na kanyo po. Siabutiena, de Kanywe, Kanyon de Koga, Sepradea, Piero Moye, Piero Moye, Piero Moye, Mogiarwa, or Yawesa, Moye, Giblo, no pigeon boba, Peruno, my boy, Piero, Piero, Moye, mon blé production. Au pied, mon blé production. Assez au clanon. Yahweh, à quel homme le côté. Piero, moye, Piero, moye, Piero, moye, Ericona, Piero, moye, Piero, moye, ah, Chalicona, Piero, moye, ah, to Piero, moye. Ah, yeah, Piero, ah, Piero, Piero, Erico Jato Piero, Mare Bomo Jato Piero, Erico de Bomo Jato Piero, Memo Daka, Jojalico, and you will pass. Opa, la Yede Nani, Blake Rakita, Yao, another bro, Aja, Atia. Nyoro badeke abudiye ono homono ne kadubleya sobo somo soble so danyo paseble asenyo na yeta esa ye dibo sanere to Piero jawe ke to Piero poinso weke to Piero iwa mopa kaya no e ka senela taya mo la osiane to Piero ki apa ide papa ko ya a to Piero moye Piero momoye, Piero momoye, Gayo padawe, Nembo kango, Gayo padawe, Nembo kango. Ah, Tideji, ah, Tideji, ah, Mara Tideme, ah, Ufa Carito Pinito Vake, Asa o Mane, Piero momoye, Piero momoye. Pangloguye, Angela Gwene, Namabobo Pangloguye, Angela Gwe, Angela Gio, Machapake, you, Daria Gio, Moye, Angelo, Moye, oh, Mamma Botembla, Chia, Mamma Temple, where you, ah, she's a Majeki, Shadow, Mama Jose, Dania Gio, Hada Nicola, Mebotia, Mada Nicola, Taniaji. Nicola Breto Yamo, Ojuachie, Naipodi Wenke, Lawang on Lashili Agia, Agaro, Moye, Yaro Moye, 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 Yaro Moye, Moye, Ale, Moye.
Good evening, folks. Samson told our brother public radio. I want to thank all of you again tonight for joining us. We say thank you, thank you. Let's have fun together. Let's talk about Liberia, of course. Mr. Don, you have called earlier. If you have an update for us, please give us a call here while we welcome our people. To welcome, folks. Okay, so let's go ahead. Safety, Lord Jesus. We want to thank you again this evening. We want to thank you because of you. We are here. We want to thank you because you allow us to be here. Thank you for that. My Lord, as we come before you again tonight, thanks for the safety. Thanks for the mercies of traveling for the president. Back home, we say thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you for everything. My Lord, we come before you again tonight and say, our brothers and sisters that are in peace tonight, please restore the peace. For our brothers and sisters that are in pain tonight, be the painkiller as usual. You've done it to us, and you continue to do it to everybody. We ask that you do it to every one of us. Thank you. We ask that the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the President of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. Whatever he touches in the interest of the Liberian people, my Lord bless his hand. Whichever door he knocks in the Liberian people's name, my Lord, yes, indeed, that the door will be open through you. We ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed as well. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Mr. Don, if you're listening, give us a call here. I think we saw your call earlier. Give us a call, perhaps, or even if you can just put the number up there, we'll call you direct because we do have many, lots and lots of many on our phone here. We'll call you direct to Liberia, so you will tell us what is happening, Mr. Don. I think I still have your number, but I just want to make sure, Mr. Mike Don, the CEO of the entire company of LPO. I better stop before they begin getting in trouble or they B-man thing, they all that. But anyway, Mr. Don, Mr. Mike Don, one of the most respectable young men that I've ever known. Thank you very much. We want to ask you, Mr. Mike Dunn, if you're listening, please text your number out there and let me call you direct. I know I have your number, but I will just try anyway. So let's see if I can try this number here, Mr. Dunn. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see if we can call Mr. Mike Dunn direct here tonight again, ladies and gentlemen. Samson told like bro Pabrito. Mr. Don, I'm going to try to reach out to you again, see if there's any news coming from your end. Mr. Mike Don, that would be okay. The leg I can't get my pencil gone. Hey man. My people are selling bill. I said in baby. $50. I always said no milk business, no fighting for milk business. My pencil gone. Yeah, man. Anyway. Yeah, I truly selling baby. Fasten for the baby. And let me put Mr. Don's number up here. Let me type it quickly. Jesus. Okay, Mr. Don, let me type your. I can't even. Man. Okay, Mr. Don, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you right away, folks. La tabata time. Yeah, can't say who say and who don't say. Mr. Mike Don, let's. Okay, 8804-006-79. All right. Let's try. Let's try. Samson Tola, Republic, folks. Bear with me here. Bear with me. I think Mr. Don, most likely. Mr. Don, I'm going to try to reach out to you here. Okay. All right. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Mr. Don, can you hear me? Okay. All right. Mr. Don, are you there? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me? You say? Yes. Okay. Let me call you direct so I can transfer you onto my other phone here, and then you can give us an update if you don't mind, please. The number that I'm going to be calling is the number that I'm going to be calling is the zero 679 number. Is that it? It's- yeah, yeah. I created a few days. I got new iPhone. I don't know how to operate it. I'm learning smartphone. So if I call you direct on if I call you 679 number, yeah, I know, but it's the last three digits 679, right? Okay. All right. Let me call you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, folks. That's what we do here on Labrador Public. The young man is willing to give us an information. So why can't I gravitate towards that and enjoy myself on this platform tonight? I just hope the other human being am not can disturb my show. No, he is unable to join us tonight because tonight that Thursday he can't join. He can't join. He able he able to join. But what happened now? Okay. Okay. For calls to the United States and Canada, please dial. The number you dialed was not recognized. Okay. Please try again. For calls to the United States and Canada, please. Time remaining 396 minutes. 396 minutes. Whoever. Let me hear. I hope Mike will pick up. Why? Why? Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks. Samson told Labrador Public. I hate to do this, but I'm not setting up. I'm not setting up my team right now until I move to my studio. I'm coming to settle the thing and the baby cancel. Hello, hello, Professor Don. How you doing? How you doing, Chief?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Two, I guess I did this hour.
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. We're not going to take long of you tonight because I know it's getting late. And what's on your plate tonight? What is it you want to bring us to speed here with the Liberian and whatever is happening in Liberia, please?
Thank you so much, Samson. Of course, as you know, Liberia is a country of national interest. Liberia has embarked on a campaign to be elected on the non-membership of the United Nations Council. So that campaign has been one of the topical issues here. And of course, the voting will be taking place next Tuesday in New York. So all Liberians are anticipating that the country will be given the opportunity to once serve on the permanent membership of the United Nations. Let's. Okay, fine. You want to ask?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, how is it being played in the quarters, in the Waterside and Jabwetown and Busekora and places of importing? How is it being played out there tonight?
Well, Like there are people, many protests of Liberians have been talking about it, but the momentum is not as high as it is on the local scene, except for all of intellectuals who have been talking about it in street corners. But again, the locals, people, the downtrodden, don't know the importance of being on a permanent Security Council of the United Nations permanent, non-permanent position as a country. But the intellectuals have been encouraging Liberians that this is an opportunity for Liberians to sit on the table once again with big members of the big team of the United Nations Security Council. So that's going to be an opportunity for the country. So this is what the country have been, some intellectuals have been talking about.
I see. So the politicians themselves, the opposition, the ruling party, what are some of the dividing point here, or are they all on board with this and there's no dividing line at all?
Yes, they've been on board. They've been on board. The former president and former presidents and that of the current administration have been working together somehow. The other day, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and the current President Parker, they were together. They have a photograph at the executive mansion at the launch of the campaign ended this month. And also the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sarah Besbro-Yankee, who has been instrumental in ensuring that Liberia can lobby to get a permanent, non-permanent membership position at the United Nations. So there have been some level of unity, even though not in totality, but there have been some level of unity among the knowledge of Liberian politicians here.
I see. So, okay, let's move a little bit.
So, moving forward, the audit of the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs has taken place. The audit period from 2022, 2024, from 2018 to 2024 March has taken place, and it was observed by the General Auditing Commission that there were several misapplications that took place, improprieties, people were then placed on a payroll and without any document, and so for over 700 names were placed on the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs payroll without proper documentation, and over $7 million were then alleged to have been misappropriated by that ministry. And also the current administration, the current Minister for Presidential Affairs, Colonel Kuatopa, have been saying that when we met, when we started at the ministry, we met 74 names on a supplementary period, not 702 names, as was indicated by the GEC audit report. So that has been one of the topical issues here. People have been talking about it in all street corners, various social media, blaming both governments, blaming one another, saying that the yearly administration was the one who invested, quote unquote, the funds that the GEC is talking about, while people from the we administration too have been saying that the level means that what the MOS did not take them off and wait for some time before they took them off. So there have been some thinking.
So, what with that kind of report, has the report been turned over to the proper authority, for example, either the president or whoever going to make the determination as to what are the Justice Department, has that report been turned over to any and next proper authority?
Yes, normally when the GSC make the early report, usually the president is the one who will take the final decision on it, and also the legislature. Sometimes they look at it, and the legislature has a department for the committee that also does so independent hearing sometimes like GSC so this the only report then so that it then sent to the president for action.
So how?
And,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was going to ask the
Why?
the condition tonight in Monrovia, considering all of the good thing, if you want to say, of the non-permanent position of the UN and the auditing report and everything. What are you specifically hearing from the corridors of the Liberian people through the press? You being one of the press men in Liberia, what are you hearing? What are the importance that you want to report tonight to us? And what do you think we need to take away from your reporting tonight?
What there have been some in the meaning for the next 2 hours there have been some breaking news which has wanted to end this whole report with but to conclude on the security on a non-permanent position in the Security Council, like I said, the intellectuals are in high gear for Liberia to again once more sit on that seat to rub sugar with the top UN member countries. So the country is in high gear. They're hoping that they will win the vote, hoping that they will get a vote. Sierra Leone is currently one of the non-permanent members. There are about 10 countries that usually sit on that. They are next to the permanent member, the B5. So Liberia want to sit on the top 10. So this is how it is. But again, government officials have been some enthusiasm among few yes, not very high. Even though some have been criticized and saying that why is the benefit of Liberia sitting there, and there have been some mixed reaction as well. Actually.
I see.
Moving forward, over the past 2 hours, there is a breaking news that a private jet that the president of Liberia had serious encounter at the airport, and as the news is just breaking on the Liberia Public Radio website and all of media outlets. And it was earlier this evening that, yesterday evening that the private jet that brought President Walker from Abuja, Nigeria, it encountered tire puncture or tire burst, and there was some fire and heavy smoke. But according to the airport, the president and those who were safely evacuated.
So are you saying that the fire was it on board the airplane that brought the president in this evening, or was the president on board? What are you saying? What happened?
The president was on board the jet, the private jet, and then upon landing, the tire experienced a burst, a puncture, and it caused some flame and with some heavy smoke, according to our sources that told us. But the Liberian Airport Authority said that the plane fire was caused by some friction, but it was not as a result of potholes as it was initially reported that because of the runway and some potholes, that was the reason why the plane tire has to burst.
So
So
it
but
was
then
because of the pot.
on
It was because of the pothole that is on the runway that caused the tire to have issues.
the airport authority has they have denied that no, it's not the reason why the tire was burst, but the thing is a lender simply for them the tire experience that. Again, some eyewitnesses have been saying that the the technical problem is neglected as a is neglected as a result of some who some that cause the friction. But again, the airport is currently all flights that have been scheduled this morning and upward have been cancelled, and typically the plane is still at the runway.
So right now, as a plane park at the runway, so any other plane that is coming in most likely will be diverted back to Sierra Leone. Is that what you think gonna happen?
Yeah, definitely, and it has just been confirmed by the release from the Liberian Airport Authority.
I see. Okay, Mike. Keep on this story, and obvious if you have some more information, you can bust in anytime on the show tonight. And then we will be listening to any other show that are going to be coming from Labrador Public Radio. As we go on this story tonight to discuss, we want to thank you very much. Is there anything else on your plate that you think we need to hear from you?
Well, no, so far, that's the training for Liberia. And if I were to move to Ivory Coast now, where our correspondent also is, um, and earlier on yesterday, the African Development Bank, the office based here in Africa, in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. So the African Development Bank has elected a new president. His name is old Mr. Sedi Oud Tar, who is a former minister of economy at Mauritania. So he's now the new president of the African Development Bank, and he will be replacing Adesina from Nigeria, who has been the president for the past 10 years now. The African Development Bank is an investment bank here in Africa that provide project grants and so forth to developing countries. So Liberia Minister of Finance and Development, Augustine Gapoin, was elected on the 15 constituents, 15 constituents as the chair of the 15th constituency. Also, is another committee on the African Development Bank.
I see.
So far, these are some of the news coming from our coast.
Okay, Mike, thanks a lot. And we will keep up with you as you try to organize and coordinate with the different reporting group from LPR, you being the chief of Liberian Bureau. We will be, whenever we find that there's any issue, we will try to contact you, or you can contact us immediately. And as the show is on tonight, we're going to be here for another hour and a half or so. But we ask you if there's any other new development that you have and you want to bust in, just give us a call and we will let you in immediately.
Thank you so much, Samson, and for joyous evening. And for us, now we are in the new day. So thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. We'll say good night to you as well. Thank you very much. Again, folks, Samson told Labrador Public Radio. That was the voice of Mike Dunn, Labrador Public Radio Bureau Chief in Liberia, Monrovia, to be specific, was giving us some story here about the issue with the president and the plane. As he correctly stated, he said the plane is, as we speak, is currently on the runway, the Republic of Liberia runway in Ralph International Airport. So the question then is, and I think he confirmed that most likely any other plane that is traveling to Liberia tonight, most likely might not be able to land, and we will find out more as we go through tonight's program. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. We really do appreciate you coming out to enlighten us of what is happening. Again, folks, Samson told Labra Rito. That's what we do here. Now let's move on with the Tabata. I don't have much Tabata here tonight to talk about. Rescue one, calling rescue two. 10-4, 10-4, 10-4, 10-4. 10-4, 10-4, 10-4. Rescue one, calling rescue two. 10-4, 10-4, 10-4. So, yeah, oh yeah, Ralph, RIC. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what it is. RIC flight resume, although, oh, they say flight resume now again. Okay, okay. Authority at the Rawat International Airport has announced a resumption of flight operation following a temporary suspension caused by a runway incident involving the private jet carrying President Joseph Barker Sr. The jet, reportedly 36 years old, suffered a tire burst upon landing on Thursday evening, rendering it immovable on the runway. The incident forces the cancellation of all scheduled flight for the night. Okay, and oh yeah, yeah. Let's see the video. Well, let's see what the video shows. Oh my goodness. Complete versatile. I mean, oh God, you're wonderful. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you for President Barker life. Oh yeah, wow. Huh. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. Y'all got a long way to go with us. The president gonna be here for a long, long time. God forbid. God forbid. The president doing good. God forbid. Uh, Oh, Jesus, want to thank you again tonight. I want to praise you for, like I said, I didn't even know that when I asked God for the mercy of travel, and God heard my prayer tonight, and God answered my prayer. Thank God. Let's move on. Despite LRA's statement that flight have resumed, from Africa has learned that the aircraft remain parked near the runway, in close proximity to the presidential line. Sources told APO that authorities are now considering reopening taxiway Bravo, which has been closed for over 6 months due to disrepair. But y'all get them $22 million. They can't even repair it. Man, I beg you, man. Anyway, thank God for safe travel from God to our president. We say thank you, God, thank you very much. I'm watching the video here. The video, look at this. Look at the tire, my people. Look at the tire. Okay, it's leaning one side. Can you imagine? Can you? Oh my goodness! Can you imagine? And the plane is 36 years old. That 36-year-old business CDC or making noise. The president Ryan private. That 36-year-old plane, the man Ryan private. You're talking about Ryan private plane. You want him to get on my back for me to carry him? Man, I beg you, man. But thank God for the president tonight. Thank God. Yeah, the airplane over there. Ah, but what can we say? Corruption will cause problem in that place there. Corruption will cause problem in that place. They get your money, you eat the money. Okay. We just thank God that the president is okay, and God is wonderful. God is merciful, and we want to say thank you, Jesus, for making sure this thing didn't turn into any kind of serious problem here. If you can imagine. But anyway, let me open my tabata tonight. Samson told La Pablito. Well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Last day of the week. Just got paid. Got to go. I just got paid. Money in the buku. That just got paid. I got to go. I don't have time to stay here tonight that long. I don't have. I just got paid. Got to go. I got to go. Just got paid. I got to go. I don't got time to come stay here too much tonight. I beg you. All right, folks. No, serious problem. I want to do something here very quickly here, and I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Uh, let's see if I'll even do that here tonight. Yeah, am I gonna do that? No, I'll let it go for now. I'll let it go for now. So the link is out. Rescue one, calling rescue two. Rescue one, calling rescue two. 10-4, 10-4. Moses said, wait, are you the security man? I ask you, Moses, when they say rescue one, calling rescue two, then the rescue one who calling will say 10-4, 10-4. That means the rescue two, hurry up, hurry up. That one is 10-4 me, right? 10-4 me, hurry up, hurry up. So 10-4, 10-4. Because I used to hear the people on the walkie-talkie back then. Yeah, this one, 10-4, 10-4. So I thought 10, I believe 10-4 is me. Hurry up, hurry up. Rescue one calling rescue two. 10-4, 10-4, 10-4. All right, let's move on. Samson toe. Folks, those of us that were glued to spoon tonight. Wow. If this is what you think, CDC, if that's what y'all got to say, y'all want to come back. I'm not talking about the other personal issue. But if this is the man that y'all say y'all want to come back, the only way, and I'm on record, I will say this: CDC can flock Unity Party easily. I say easily because Unity Party is not doing nothing good for themselves right now. But the only way, President, we are going to have to cut ties, political ties, not personal ties, because that's none of my business. But political ties, cut, boom, 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 and bring new breed. You will win. But you keep the man. No, I got to talk. Let me finish talking. Well, Foreign Minister of the Republic. No, I got something else I want to tell you. Let me finish first. No, let me. Our timing between one word and the other one to connect them to make a sentence. The average time was almost 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, I would say, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come. CDC. And you're calling your tabata all night when people tell you already you're calling all kind of nyama. What? You got problem. You got problem. Oh my goodness. But one of the good things he did tonight, to be honest with you, some of us who was being skeptical, I think his explanation tonight, that lady have more to answer now because we saw the video and we believe that she was pushed out of the building. We saw the video. But I think the minister did a wonderful job to now trying to connect the dots. And I respect him for that. But his way of talking and trying to connect in terms of ideas and what have you, I couldn't make sense of it. But that's okay. That's okay. We're Liberian. I mean, but President, we are not you all, not you. I tell you right now, as one man from Southeast to another man from Southeast, cut ties. Cut ties. Breakable. He must go from you. Don't talk to Breakable again. Aaron Blopper, cut tie with him too. Walter Cutter, cut tie with him. Ambrose, cut tie with him. Cut tie with them. Bring me in. Bring me in. When you cut tie with other people, then you call me. Let me come in. You see how we promote you. You got to cut tie. The lobster eater, the how do you call it? Crab. The crab lobster eater. Cut tie with him. Lobster come to finish like bro. Cut tie with him. Oh my goodness, Liberia. Never felt amazed. But anyway, let's talk. Let me talk some serious. I just wanted to spend some time here, Tabata and stuff like that. Let me talk. Let me again. I'm so happy. My engineering son gonna be joining me next week. I'm so happy that he's here. Even though he's not gonna stay, he's going back to work. But I've always wanted him to come and join me here, even if that's 2 days. Because the first time, 2018, I went home. He was such a little young man, very young. He was still at LU, and then I started teaching. I taught survey. I did that thing for 2 weeks. You guys, those of you that were able to see the video back then would know what I'm talking about. He was a young man that was holding the rod. Very skinny young man. He's still skinny anyway. But he went after LU. He went, got his master's. All along, I mean, so when I went home 2 years ago again, he and I we were supposed to. I told you guys on that video. I told you guys on that video that this is going to be the outstanding young man that will be able to do good for Liberia. But my fear is like any other young people in Liberia, they don't want to stay. They don't want to stay. They think about it. The good brain of Liberia don't want to stay in Liberia because there's nothing there. The rogues and the bad people of Liberia, they're the ones that are running back to want to go get job with the government. But the good people, only a few are there. And this young man, I bet you, because when he comes in here next week, he and I are going to run after how to obtain uh, American engineering practice license and what have you. He and I are going to start the process. I would like for him to practice engineering in America. Even if it's 5 years, I don't care. But I like for him to practice engineering in America. I will do my best. I'll pray to God that we'll be successful for him to do that. But if all of the young people, the brilliant young people like ICV, Junior, and things like that, if you give them the opportunity, they will not stay because there's nothing there. They are there to work. But take for example, and I'm not going to go into road business here tonight. But take for example, you got the Chinese are building the road. They are the contractor. You have the Italians. They are the designers. You have Korean. They are the designers. You have Japanese. They are the designers. And you have the Chinese building the road. But you expect Liberian to maintain the road. They have no clue what the road is made of. Because most of the drawings that I have seen, they are ridiculous. They don't tell you anything. They don't even have as-built. You know the building then that you live in? You got plans. Ain't that building you go and purchase? In the purchasing process, they will show you the plan of the building. The road business, even the RIA they're building right now, you go and say, sure, okay, you're filling with the part to the part. What exactly you guys did here? What is the as-built? They got none. They will not be able to show you because they don't keep those things. Up to this point, you go to the Ministry of Public Works and ask them, what is the legal right away from this point to this point? What is the legal government right away of even Kakata Montreal or Kakata, all the words? What is the right away? Some people will tell you 75 feet. Some people will tell you 60 feet because they don't know. And you got these smart young people in Liberia. Very intelligent, smart engineers. But you keep them over there. You're not even paying them correctly. You give $22 million. So many of these young people, they don't want to. Once they get their education, most likely they're not going to stay. If you want to keep the young brain, give them opportunity to succeed. You don't have a serious a design company in Liberia. None, not that I know of. If a design company is in Liberia, most likely is partnering with some kind of company in South Africa that are pulling their chain. They are just there as a paper pusher. A country, a country, and you're talking about connecting road connectivities, and you don't have people to do the design work in Monrovia in Liberia. You have the counties, all of the counties. When you ask for their engineering department of a county, you'll be lucky if you find a computer in that place. They don't even have lights. What is it? Liberia, Monrovia is not Liberia, but for them, Monrovia is like Liberia. So I'm just saying, I'm very happy when he comes. I will take him to some of the major engineering projects that have happened over the years. For example, we're going to go because I have access to, how do you call it? I have access to Bay Bridge. I can go down and show him the cables, how the cables are connected and holding the bridge up. I can take him to Golden Gate Bridge and show him back in the days what are some of the things they did. I can take him to Kakuna Tunnel because if I were in the East Coast, I would have taken him to Route 76. They got 4 tunnels in Philadelphia, going to Philadelphia from whatever, but on Route 76. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful projects to show these young people. You know, I'm also going to take him on my project here that I just finished recently. I'll take him down there, so he can see. So he can see. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy for him. I'm very, very happy for him. My other engineering daughter, she's studying. She's right now in China doing her master's, and hopefully. And one of the things I like, the president of the Liberian Engineering Society was instrumental of taking my daughter, my engineering daughter, to China to go to study, which I really, really do appreciate. But here's the thing here. Most of you young people that come back with master degree is a classroom work. You have not done anything yet. There are people here that came with master degree, PhD, working in engineering. Moi, I show them. I don't even get GED. I don't even get GED. The ball is very serious note. So many of these young people, they are looking for opportunity outside of Liberia. And they will continue to do that until we make these important career, engineering, we make them to be like the way the people treat lawyer in Liberia. The lawyer, they're all over the place, making all kind of foolish law, stealing here and there. I say so. Most of the ministry, they want to hear that accounting. You see, I've been saying it from long time. Most of the people that want to steal, they go to accounting business. Now you see it, now you learn. Because they know how to hide the money. They're accounting. Now you see it, now you don't. Before you load nothing. $25 million map out. Then when somebody tries to put all the accounting terms out there. What the other one, and the one I like is I don't even know the accounting term. I say I'm finna forget, or something like what is it? What is the other one? Is there something web bike or back bike? What kind of where is this? You don't see nothing. As educated as Liberians. You know what? Let me be ridiculous. I think if we want to move that country forward, let's bring the Liberian people in power. Not only are they sincere, the Vi and the Lofa, not only are they sincere, but they're smart. They're very smart. Only a few you got less, but most of the Vi people, they're very intelligent, highly educated. Same thing with people from lower country. And they don't like to steal. That's why you get, when you steal any chicken in lower country, that lady coming for you. So they don't let them tell people things business. You see, eh? So if you put the VAR and the lofa together and say, yeah, the country you're Liberia will start moving from like the boo, 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 boo. But you can't bring all the Nyama people from they play, that play, that play. Where is it? Where are they going to take you? Most of the people, they don't have, they don't even got children in Liberia. They don't even have children in Liberia. Most of them, they are children outside. What interest they got in a country except to get money and support their family? But if you bring Vi and lower country people combine, I'll say the I don't want to call Nia tonight, but you bring the Vi and lower people combine, that country will move boom, 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 boom like this. Like this. Lofa and Vi people working together, that country will go like this, boom, 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 boom. But you don't even do that one. They brought Lofa in, then they left the Vi people out. That was their problem. I say, you must listen to me. You must go and employ all of the intellectual, the smart Vi people, and you'll see how fast that country will go. I say so. I say so. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Yeah, well, I'm crazy tonight. I'm crazy. Tonight, that talent all you would take. That tonight, my Esther used to say, time to take talent out tonight. Tonight, that talent all you would take. Eh? Well, you can't bring the Samson to front. Where are you going to get you? Where am I going to get you? I mean, from way to town. Most of the people there right now, they go and see, go clearing my mouth running tonight. Good evening. Thank you. But go and see most of the ministers there. See where their wives are. Their wives and their children. They're all outside there. Moses said, let me bring in the security analyst and they're asking the question. Moses said, good evening. Thank you for joining me. The question I got for you right now is, when I calling rescue, I said rescue 2, rescue 1 is calling rescue 2. There are who rescue 1 now. I would say 10-4. That means you will hurry out. You will hurry. And that what I mean?
No, sir.
Okay, keep it moving. I'm really making a lead that 10-4 me. Hurry out. Then he said no. But why you coming to me? I beg you. 10-4 for me. I told everybody. I said. Rescue 1, calling rescue 2. 10-4. That means you must hurry up. Then he said no. But say, what does 10-4? What does 10-4 mean?
10-4 means consent. It means yes to something. You said 10-19 my 10-20. When you say 10-19 my 10-20, you say come to where I'm at, and he would say 10-4.
Oh, so 10-4 that means hurry up.
No, it means consent or yes.
So then Terry is supposed to say 10-4.
Yeah, Terry would say, he would either say I'm on my way or something like that. You tell him, say come to me, he said 10-4. He's supposed to tell you 10-4. That means he's on his way. That means he's coming. It mean
what are you doing tonight?
It doesn't mean come here quick.
I finished for the last 2 weeks. I've been telling everybody 10-4 mean come quick. Everybody believe it. You know, come teach it that. Oh, Mose, man.
10-4 is only saying you consented to what the command was. He said, 10-19 my 10-20. That means come to my location. And you said 10-4. That means, okay, I hear you. I'm on my way.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thanks for joining me. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for joining.
No problem.
So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
The issue for me tonight, like I said, I don't have a specific topic matter tonight. Like I said, just got paid. Want to get out of here. Just got paid. Mose, you can drink palm wine?
Oh yes, I drink palm wine.
There is a stuff that is sold at Walmart.
No. I ain't buying nothing from Walmart.
No, the palm wine.
No way. The real
Okay.
palm wine from Lofa County that I want to drink. Not the one.
Okay. You gotta spend $2,000 to go all the way to if I gotta go drink pound that business. But
The
anyhow,
real palm wine there.
yeah, well, thought you own.
You
But
drink that palm wine, your stomach will start swelling up. We're not trying
no,
nothing for
no.
you.
The other pound one part. I'm going for it. I will get my pound one next week. I'll be
Uh,
sipping it here on the show.
okay.
No alcohol. No alcohol. No alcohol.
Really?
No, yeah, no alcohol. Because I don't do alcohol. I don't drink alcohol anyway. But no alcohol in it. The
Yeah.
only thing that I'm
But,
missing
hmm
is the pound one buck.
Oh yeah.
So if I can find means to bring that buck from Liberia and put it in my pound one here, it will be legit. But they will not let me pass it through the custom.
You can't bring it, boss man.
But anyway, let's hear from you. What's on your plate this evening?
Well,
Rescue one, calling rescue two. They say I shouldn't say 10 for again, but let's hear from you. Let's hear from you, Mose.
yeah. The thing about it is that I've heard you talk about engineering and what's going on in our country, as far as the young smart children, young smart generation in our country that are willing to learn. Some of the things, like look at. I know you're familiar with CAD computer.
Yes.
They've improved engineering, especially when you talk about designing
Right.
through the CAD system. I remember 1988 when I was attending school and trying to do civil.
That would be cat how do you call it
Yeah,
AutoCAD 9,
yeah,
AutoCAD
yeah,
10.
exactly. So what happened is I was learning. I was in school for what you call it, um, civil engineering technology, and that's when they introduced the CAD.
Mhm.
But that system was so huge and costing over $40,000 that we couldn't afford it. So if you graduated with CAD computer design, it was useless to you. But now they've transformed it into a software. You put it on your laptop and you can go anywhere with it and do
Right.
your designing. When you talk about, the construction of the roads in Liberia and people understanding the grade and the travel distance and all that stuff like that, I don't think our people are okra with those things. And you said, they will learn the theory, but the practical is difficult. They need to work in the fields. And we find most of our people who go back home and working in those areas, they don't have the experience with the practical.
They all got master degree by you.
Yes, I know that. And they don't have the practical sense of what's going on. And I think the Liberian government, through the Department of Public Works, should start investing in these young adults, sending them out. But one of the things that I'm really concerned about, take for instance some of us. When we were growing up, like yourself, we say, oh, when we graduate high school, we want to go for further studies. And the reason why our mind were made up to leave our country for further studies is to gain an education,
Go back.
experience, and go back. But now we look like the enemies
Yeah.
for the people on the ground. So everybody who say I'm going abroad to learn, their intentions were to return to Liberia with the knowledge that they've acquired to help rebuild the country. But now you're being looked at as adversary when you get on the ground. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to see you. So what good is the experiences that we have? What good are they? And what good with the education? And we say the country is green dream.
Hmm.
I can
And they
tell you
and they're not done yet.
no. And one of the things that I was really encouraged by, and I think you've been watching Facebook and all these places, you know how many children of Liberian descent with Liberian parents that graduated from college, most of
Yeah.
them magna cum laude, and
Hmm.
and I mean top in their areas. Most of these young adults want to go back to Liberia. I met one of my nieces the other day who just graduated. In fact, on Friday, we were there with her 2 days ago, and she graduated, but her sister has a master in nursing as the director for an entire hospital. And I asked her, when you go home, she said, I'm going to visit in December. I said, they call you to go. She said, if they call you to go help, she said, I live a very good lifestyle here. I don't think they accommodate that. And I was talking to her. She said, listen, Uncle Moses, we can consider going to Liberia, provided the people there are serious to accept us and to go by some of the things that we've learned and try to adopt in our country.
Right,
But
right.
go there, they don't want to adapt to change. So we find ourselves fighting for no reason, even though we are a resource and not a liability.
Yeah,
And she
which
and
is
I
true.
had a very good conversation about that. And these young adults are willing. Listen, we got lawyers, doctors, I mean, medical doctors, pharmacists who want to go to Liberia,
Hmm.
who want
Hmm.
to go back home. It's just a matter of encouraging them and creating the platform or the system for them to come back home. And some of them can come and even volunteer the services. Volunteer the service.
I have a pastor here in Sacramento.
Okay.
Him and his wife, all of their kids were born here, and one of the young lady finished after she got out of college. She decided to join the Peace Corps, but she joined the Peace Corps with a specific request.
Mm,
She wanted to go to Liberia with a specific request
mm,
to be in Nima County and teach
okay.
over there.
Mm,
And she was there. She was there as a Peace Corps volunteer. A Liberian people, Liberian, two ma and pa born in Liberia.
yep.
However,
Yep.
she was born here, but she went back as a Peace Corps volunteer and taught classes over there in Liberia. So there are many of them. But when she got back, you would think those are the kinds of people that the government would say, you know what, we want to use them. We want to use them.
You know.
We have some a lady over there where you are right now in Delaware.
Yep.
She's from Total, PhD in education,
Okay.
writing educational curriculum for your people over there.
Yeah.
Whereas people in Total, they can't even speak the English, you say?
There you go.
Why are we not gravitating towards her?
I think we have so many resources, human resources, that the country can really tap into.
They just need to stop stealing, Mose.
Listen,
They just need to stop
the
taking.
stealing part is different. They need to be welcoming to the people and create a
But
system
that's what
where,
I'm telling you.
you know,
If they
and-
work, are you a welcome somebody who would then learn that you're stealing and the person will not like it? If I work on you, I want to steal, then you come in here. No, I will not work on you because I know what your intent. Your intent is to stop me from stealing. So why would I be welcoming to you?
that that
That's
uh,
exactly what it is.
that makes sense too. However, we need to persevere. We cannot waver in having these conversations to encourage people. I can
Yeah.
tell you that the rainy season is a bad time, especially after the graduation. But I can tell you the influence of many of our children born of Liberian parents in the U.S. between October and December, they're planning to come there. I think the government should create an avenue or a program to welcome these students, these graduates or these people with different expertise and knowledge to a forum to have a conversation about what can they do to impact our country collectively. And I think it would be a good thing to do around December when they're coming in for vacation. Encourage people from around the world that are learned, especially Liberians. People always say Liberia is brain drain. We're not brain drain. We got people there with knowledge. They may not have the knowledge acquired as to the American standard or other international standard. We got smart people in Liberia at Trinity University, even with the interruption of classes and all of those things. Because they persevere, they still want to learn, and those guys are independently learning. So
Yeah.
we need to look at these people coming in, set up some stations for lecture in different professionals area, and some of these classes host some, and that's what they do. The Great Howard University always have people coming in to do a lecture, or
So a
two
friend of
3 hours.
mine,
So
a friend,
that we can go sometimes.
yeah, a friend of mine, he always comes on here. They call him Victor Smith.
Hmm.
Victor used to be in Maryland after he got his degree and all that. He became a structure bridge engineer with the Maryland Department of Transportation.
Okay.
And years back, Victor decided to go back home. He worked at the Ministry of Public Works Deputy, the technical area. He became uh, I think after Kofi Wood left, let me bring him. Rescue 2, Rescue 2, Rescue 1 is calling
Oh,
you.
that's good.
Now you supposed to say 10-4 now. That I mean who's supposed to say 10-4 again. Let me bring you in.
Tenfold, tenfold.
There we go. Because I was under the impression that I the one supposed to say 10-4 for you for wish me hurry up. But Moses said that way, you know. But anyway, so Victor went home, eventually became IT minister,
Hmm.
and what have you. He's now in private business. But one of the things he did that I thought was very good, he employed young Liberians engineers. And I
Mm.
was there. One of the kids that he taught, he's now working, he has a master's degree now, he's working for ArcelorMittal right
Okay.
now. Would we call him CPUs? Because this young kid was so smart. Again, he's from Lufa County, that's why he's smart. You're not from Total area. Anyway, his friend they call him CPU because everything about the office in terms
He,
of design it goes through him,
okay.
and they call him CPU. Now,
Huh.
this other son of mine who will be joining me here very shortly, he
Uh-huh.
also a very smart kid. But what Victor did was okay, Samson, find time and come with me to Liberia. So Victor took me to Liberia, and
Okay.
I spent about 2 months showing these kids how to do survey in
Okay.
relationship to roadway design, not
Okay.
property survey, but
Yeah.
roadway
Yeah.
survey.
Yeah.
Okay, so many of them like it, and they decided to go further than that to follow the education. One of them is the young man went over there to Ghana, got his master's degree after LU, and stuff. But the point that I'm making here is Victor Smith. He always come on here.
Okay.
Most even the former minister, public work, Madam Coker. It
Uh-huh.
was Victor was the one that brought them up.
Okay.
He's not a selfish person, but we don't have many people like that in Liberia.
Well,
Many of these people, the government, the bad thing is, say Victor have 4, 5, 6 kids sometimes at one time working with him, and they will have contract with the government, but they will not pay Victor.
oh my
So
goodness.
Victor will go and borrow the money from the bank, pay these kids, and nothing to put back.
You see, and
How
that's
long can I continue?
well, let me just say this. I have a big brother who is a civil engineer. When I first came here, I was doing engineering at Roger Williams University with him. He graduated. He worked for the state. He worked for the state over 35 years. Retired. He presently resides in Liberia. He is residing in Liberia. When talk about now, he worked for the state. He was one of the chief.
What's his name?
He was one of the chief supervisor for the new constructions on the highway. Everything you can think of that had to do with the highway and everything. His name is Sokri.
Okay, I think I've heard of that before. Yeah.
Yes, he was at the Ministry of Public Works before. And we have these resources sitting there and no one tapping into his
Yes.
now.
Yes.
You see, and I think most of these engineers need to get together. And that's why Wilbur Huff did. When I was a little boy, I got to know Wilbur Huff because he worked with my uncle Johnson Sigbe, who came from Germany as a civil engineer. And they were the one who were building the estates building. Cabral, Stephen Tauber, and
Mhm.
all of that estate. And I think they were working with ADP. Remember ADP in Painesville? That was their office were. But Wilbur and my uncle Johnson, worked for the government as as contracting agency, and they brought a lot of young people together and doing more apprenticeship, hands on, and we have the capacity to do that. So the government, I think, can tap into those resources, human resources, and let them know that they will trust them with certain things so that they can do, like you said earlier. Why we got the Chinese people coming in and doing the roads, and when they leave, the maintenance. Those Chinese people been there building roads every year since Ellen got in office. Every time they build a road, it gets damaged.
And they're not coming back to repair.
You know? And it's crazy. When I went home 2013, the first thing I saw that baffles me is that the road, the particular road they were working on is the back road to Pinsville City Hall. Dopo built that road with no ditch for the water to sink, to go. Later on, they went and started digging around the road and building these little gutters, cement gutter for the water to go through.
And they have it open,
yeah,
and they open it up.
And the thing get clogged every time it rains. Come on now. They build it, and you got to jump over the little thing, the cement barrier. You got to jump over it, but every time it rains, it gets clogged. So what good is that?
Thank you. Let me welcome the rescue two. Welcome. I just got paid. The wife is out of town. I don't want to spend any more money on the thing here because I gotta go. You know where?
What a goat soup.
What kind of man? I come in Blackie. I come in Blackie. I say I'm going all day. Where you coming to? What kind of man? Eh? The most say you're not coming back next time. That's my secret. You coming? I say I just got paid. I come and go out. Because I'm going hustle. Then you come here. What you think I'm going for? Oh man, yeah, man. They may just damage my whole day. Rescue 2, let's hear from you.
Yeah, man. My attention is drawn to a lot of things going on in the country. There's payroll peddling stuff, and Josiah Joker today made CD sedition to cry. The boy is bad.
What happened? What you did?
Then, where he exposed the entire payroll, the payroll of the house. Your body were caught between the scissors today.
Who? Kofa?
Yeah.
What happened?
You were caught between the scissors today. Go check it out. It's all on the internet. It's very damaging. But the place I have problem is
really.
The place I have problem is the payroll of the presidential staff. The presidential staff, they cut down over 700 persons they took from the payroll after they took over. But then they had over 70 some more persons that have been getting over $36,000 just under 1 or 2 months.
Wow.
And the GAC exposed that, and it was all on the net, even though they have been trying to defend it. But there are still some things that left hanging that exposed the government herself and all of that. But it's a very damaging news that they got already exposed the house because Melvin Cole came after him, or Josiah Joker. I knew the ball was going to come out. Today the ball, Amika, he didn't play. There were so many things that happened to that place. People were getting 84,000. They put Ghost's name on the payroll in the house, and they were
in the House of Representatives.
In the House of Representatives, taking 84,000. There were some other payrolls, like the HR name appeared more than 20-something times.
Wow!
And that payroll were carrying over 300,000. And they wanted Josiah Joker, your body wanted Josiah Joker to sign that payroll for it to pass so the money can come. Josiah said he's not doing it. So that they play the broker. And it was not easy. So yeah. So there are so many things.
Terry, let me ask you a question. What do you think of the issue of, when we said that most of those people in government are compromised, that work for the government are compromised. These are some of the things we talked about. Joker, he never came up with this until something happened. Why?
Well,
Because people knew he knew these things, but he delayed in bringing it out. You see, that's my problem with that. They delay in bringing these things out when they know that it's happening, so that they can nip it, like we said, nip it in the bud before it goes further. But because everybody hand in a cookies jar, only when you offend me, then it comes out.
And that's why it came out, because the GAC audited them. The GAC audited the executive mansion, the executive staff,
Yeah.
and I think the deputy minister for Ministry of State Affairs or so is a lady, and she was caught between the web because they took over 700 persons from the payroll for Jawia time,
Yeah,
which
the
was fine.
CDC people.
Yeah, but then they went and employed over 70 some more person that is getting over 36,000 monthly.
Each person.
No, this whole group now, the lump sum
Okay.
74% only gets up to 36,000. But the previous 700 people, their budget, they were able to save, I think, about almost 70 something thousand. But you got only 74% making 36,000. And the GAC highlighted, according to them, they defended themselves. They said that these people, like for example, Coke and all these things, when they came in, they could not keep these people on the job because you cannot have a cook that worked for the former president working for the president now. Trust issues and all of that. So people cleaning the house, those people cannot be kept. And they said there is no policy. Government have no policy for these people. So they wrote the CSA to come in and investigate these people and also put them onto the CSA payroll because they're supposed to be under civil servants. But Joker is saying that these people are on contract because when a new president comes in, he has to change his immediate staff, because for security purposes. So there is no policy from government that's guiding these particular people. So Joker is saying that these people were on contract, but he went there to see how best he can put them under the CSA and then make a notification recommending to the House of Legislature for these people to be under the CSA, because you have to make a law, and the only people that are responsible to make law are the legislature. So he cannot just add these people to the CSA payroll when there is no policy. He has to first draft a policy and hope that it get approved by the by the legislature.
I hope. Listen, Terry. I hope they don't do that, because when new leaders come in, they bring people who work with them at the pleasure of the person who wins. Yes. As far as people that cook and this and that and assign to the president, he brings his own people in. When he leaves, all those people go. They don't keep them there because it's not a civil servant position. Right. They're not civil servant worker that provides services to the general population, to the general body, to their services is directly to the president. They're servicing the president. So when the president leaves, they leave. The other president bring their own people in. That's how it works.
Yeah. So that means they should be contracted.
You get him paid. You're not trained to be a cook through the civil service department to go cook special food in the mansion for the president. That's not your job. The president brings you work at the pleasure of the president. When he leaves, you got the pleasure to leave. And the new president come here and bring his own people.
I think Josiah Joker said that what he wants to recommend, that what he's going to recommend.
I hope he doesn't recommend the policy to change that so that people can stay. Because
I think he said he wanted just what you say, that put them on contractor stuff.
Yes.
But, yeah. Then my attention also is drawn to I don't know if you heard it or you guys was discussing it, the president plane I don't know, send you the security analyst, maybe you can throw light. Who fault is it actually for the plane? The plane crashed today. There's a temporary crash on the runway, the president's plane.
The
So
tire
who
blew
will you
up.
blame for that,
The
Mr.
tire
Segu?
blew up.
The thing about it is that those are things that are accident. An
Oh,
accident is something that is not planned, that is not looked at. The only thing they can do is make sure that the people, the next time they're looking for a plane for the president to get on, whether rented or charter, those people need to meet a certain standards and they need to get information on the maintenance of the plane. Nobody can control the gear. That's the tire they call the gear. When the gear drops, the tire drops from under the plane, it hits the runway on a really, you see, because the thrust is been eliminated, the thing is coming in and it's hitting the runway. And those things are, listen, that's something that nobody can control.
right.
You cannot control that when it's going to happen. That's why before people get on the plane, these people go, even the pilot goes, look at the tires, see how much air is in the tire. They check all of these things out. So someone with that plane, they probably didn't maintain the plane, like the Libra was saying, 36-year-old plane, and all those things. They need to make sure that those planes are the document before
Right.
they use the plane. Get substantial information on the maintenance of these airlines, especially if it's a private plane. Especially, we're not talking about commercial plane and all of that, but if it's a private plane, you want to get a history of the maintenance to make sure the plane is okay. But I can't see anyone being at fault. Now, if the runway, like they say, had a little water in there or a little, patch hole that caused the plane tire to puncture or the gear to get out of track, then that means that the people at the airport are responsible because those are things they need to inspect on a daily basis. On a daily basis, those things are inspected. You go down the runway, that's why you see these security car on the airline, these airports with the blinkers on. That's what they do when they go driving on the runway. They're inspecting everything around there. If something is messed up, they're calling some attention to it. Maintenance got to come and take care of it. So that's something that they should do daily at the airport.
All right, guys, let me go ahead and open the line and see if anybody have any comment
Yeah, but
here
it's a big
tonight.
concern. It's a big concern, Terry. For a plane coming down and the tire puncture like that and cause some kind of thing for the president, especially the president of a nation coming. That's serious,
Give
serious.
us a call. Give us a call, guys. If you have comment or anything, give us a call. 916 Walter Cutter. I want Walter Cutter. I want Joe. We have to cut ties for you. I say so. All of y'all, you, Aaron Dobre, Brigable, and Teddy Lion, and Ambrose. I want Joe. We have to cut ties from you so you can turn to me.
I agree. I agree with that because these
Thank you.
guys are always not happy with anything.
Nothing.
Let me take this
Nothing
caller.
that happened.
Caller, go ahead. Samson told like, brother, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Yeah, Mr. Phil, how you doing?
Thank you.
And Terry, and this is Ambrose. Terry,
But
and
Ambrose, I said, Joe, we have a cut tie from you. Then you call me still.
who?
I said, Josh, we need to cut ties with you guys. You don't want,
Why?
eh?
Why?
Because I want to take your charge. I want to be in charge now.
Oh, for real?
But go ahead,
But
Ambrose.
you said that blaming other people, but you're not blaming the head. Oh, so let me tell you about that too. Having a second delay.
Okay, all right, okay,
You have to go back.
all right. Again, folks, Samson told La Brapa Rido. Give us a call, 916-533-2048. It's a wonderful conversation with you here tonight. I think while I'm waiting for the caller, I think the idea of okay, Ambrose is calling back. That's good. All right, Ambrose, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Toll, Terry, and let me see what the other gentleman name.
Moses Segwe.
Yeah, Mr. Signish, how you're doing? Yeah, I think the discussion you're having today is very fruitful, and I'm waiting to see if you're not going to discuss the planes issue. But thank God to Terry brought it up.
I brought somebody, you late. I brought somebody from Liberia that spent 20 minutes discussing that. A reporter from Liberia.
Correct.
Yeah, because it's scary. Because I suppose to be like that tomorrow and without it's scaring me. I'll send you my ticket. I'll send you my ticket so you can see.
No, I know. I believe you.
Yeah, I'm still being like that tomorrow. Bro.
Yeah, because you told me the other day you were getting ready to travel.
No man, God will carry you safely back.
Terry said that Pastor LPR Pastor said God will carry you.
Thank God. Amen. I mean that. But the problem you see, it's a tool. Sometimes we don't want to beat on the government. But look at what happened. People that were seizing people.
Hold on. Let me merge this guy. Hold on 1 minute. Let me merge. All right, Ambrose, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't find pleasure in blaming the government or even criticizing them. But like for instance, today, this is a serious thing. You have the president of the country on the flight, and the tire got bust or it got punctured. For you to be too full, you got the president. It doesn't need to play politics with. The president's life is in danger. So why you're bringing scam excuses or scam story? There's nothing wrong with telling the public, say, the public was in danger, but he is home and resting, and everything is well with him. But but I think I agree with Mr. Mose or Smose. They need to find out for that private jet or that jet their safety record. They need to know their maintenance schedule.
Yeah, but what happened? What happened if the road got pothole in it, the tire bouncing it?
Yeah, but the investigation will bring all of that up. Because if it's other police are landing over there, they'll get more than 5 different planes that go there. For Ivory Coast Airline goes there. You get Peace Airline. You get this plane that comes from Ghana, and you get Brussels. You get you get Ethiopia Airline that goes there. So everybody, how can all of them can get bus or can get punctured? But because if the tire or the gearbox is they try to be a reason, and maybe the way the plane landed, the force that it came with. But thank God nothing bad happened today, and it was just everything went where has gone planning for it to be. But we need to stop being so defensive. When things happen, we want to pull out why is using journalism phone or deleting videos from journalism phone? What's the point of that? My other thing I wanted to talk about, you see, the guy that Terry is praising, and thank God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank God the other gentleman, Moses, is pointing it out. You can see, he could be under pressure and he's making up. I don't want to doubt him, but why he waited the 9 hours to bring all of this out? Why he never said it from the get-go? That Kofa was receiving a kickback, or Kofa was accepting kickback. But after he is now no more speaker, he's bringing this all out. And what the representative from the district, he didn't say that they should order the representative or order the Senate or order the House of Representatives to know how they're spending the electoral money. So it will be good for all of this to clear up, for them to order that building. They'll see how the money is being spent or who is in the cookie jar. But thank you for the show. You do a spin away, but you still don't want to be. You try to be a little bit balanced, but you're fucking business. You can't do good there. You got a normal girlfriend?
What?
I'll stop that. I'm not going to go there.
Okay, don't go there.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. But thank you for the show. Thank you for taking the call.
Thank you. When you go to Labrador, don't forget about also
no, well, speaking to engineers, I mean, if your men and one engineer book, you got a lot of engineers book, you got a lot of
When you go to Liberia, when you go to Liberia, don't forget about us. So
books that whether it's more analysis, structural analysis or something, interesting, I can try to find it and give it to citizens.
Yeah, when you go in, take them with you, and then when you get there, you give me a call.
When I get a lot of suitcases, I can run with 3 different suitcases. So maybe we are something. I wish we would be discussing a long time ago.
Okay.
I can put it in a barrel and ship it. Yeah, I get a lot of engineers books that they already need. It's of engineer standards, code, the engineer coding books and design books. If they really need it, it will be a great help.
No. You see, Jerome, that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. When you come back, we will have that discussion.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. All right.
That's a good start.
Okay. Call out your next in line. Go ahead. What's your name? What's your calling from? What's on your mind?
Who called you talking about? You talking about me?
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, let's hear from you.
Announce all of me. Anyway, you don't have to.
Let's hear from you. Your patron not here tonight. Your patron not here tonight.
Yeah. Mr. Moses, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
The LPR Revy and the wannabe celebrity liberal guru politician. So, it's
To your own.
that we call a spade.
Hold on. Let me merge this color, please. Hold on. Color, just hold on. Okay, go ahead. My brother, go ahead.
I think at this point, looking at the dysfunction in our society from the end of the government, I think we should start being patriotic enough to start questioning the ability of the president to deliver on his promises and to protect our nation. I think it's about time that we put into that connection of feelings we have for him aside and say Liberia is bigger than everything. Because the way we see this country going, if they continue in that direction, it will be catastrophic. And we can all say, yeah, we brought this man to power and we want to put on that defensive posture to the extent where we don't look shameful and ashamed of what we decide to do or what we put forth to Liberian people. But it is what it is. You cannot continue to praise this man and then condemn all the people around him. He's the president, for God's sake. He makes the decision on behalf of the Liberian people. Liberian people never voted Grace Payne or all the other people. They voted President Bwaka. So if anything is going on wrong in his administration, the blame is on him. He can make it correct, and he can continue to make it a failure. So at least we should be to the place where at this point, when we start pointing out, being a surrogate or serious supporter on him, to start pointing all the things directly on him, maybe he will change. Maybe he's not listening to, maybe that only people listen to us, or probably they cut him off from listening to social media, and the kind of thoughts are going on. But it's something that we got to talk about. And I told you guys on this platform, I'm no more here to be a supporter of an individual to the extent where I put Liberia behind, put an individual in front. No, because if President Bwaka succeeds in 6 years, it's a plus for our generation. And there's no way I can sit here and say, I want him to not succeed. But the manner in which he's moving this country, if we're not careful, it will get us somewhere bad. And we don't want that. But for you guys on social media that continue to think, say, everything he's doing or the thing he's doing is good, or they're not on the president, it's on the other people around him, that's the problem that we have. Because the president is saying nothing, he says nothing. You know me, I ain't doing nothing. Now the poor around me, but you're not firing the poor around, not doing the bad things. You're not asking for relieve the poor of the other position so they can bring people in that will help him to carry on his agenda and give him a good legacy. No. So what are we saying here all the time when we come on social media? Just to defend the bad things that we put forth to the Liberian people, and it's not fair. Thank you so much for the show, and I wish the president safety. I pray for the president.
what happened. Nobody expected it. Whether the plane was bad, old plane, whether the runway was pop hole, whatever. We thank God that the president arrived safely. And if anything happened, like as far as the pop hole, people saying they should make sure they fix those things because other Liberian, other national are traveling on our airport on a daily basis. If the plane was old, they should make sure the handlers of this president should make sure when they're making negotiation for these things, they should check the safety of the flight because it is our president. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's listen to this other color. Trocon, go ahead. Walter Cutter, you can drop yourself up so Trocon can come in, please. Okay, Trocon, go ahead.
Good evening, guys.
Thank you.
I don't know why you said the number in your phone. I imagine if I said go voice. Good evening to the political pastor. I know every time he kind of saying some chat on the sedition, but this time around, President Joga is in error. You point out our man who found him, but you were not brave enough to talk about the Minister of State from the presidency. You know, so it's unfortunate for Mika to be, throwing jabs. They have to tell people the truth. Why will you wait for Mexico to attack and you say, oh, this is what we fall on you? If you had it, you are the first one who bring it up because that's why you say if you're not qualified, don't come to government. So I don't know how Terry and his men are going to build our capacity because we are just from high school who went through the cadet program to enter the ministries, and therefore they started showing us how we can, go about things. But Joga is saying when you're not qualified, don't come in government, stay away from government. You only need professional people. So I can tell you the same way the two. The second thing that is the thing that happened today to the president take action on those people because they already been reporting that our potholes. The last time was bird that jumped in his transmission that led to communication breakdown. Today, the pothole, somebody got to go along with the pothole. They're not checking the pothole. No if and M. They just about your life. If you take serious action about this.
Okay, hold on, Trocon. Let me merge the other color, please. All right, Trocon, go ahead so the other color can come in. Go ahead.
Yeah, to wrap up the thing that happened today, go first. That other people have lost their life, and we're talking different story in our country. So we pray, we tell God thank you for everything that happened. Nobody got control over accident, but before the women put a plane on the wrong way, you already know that the wrong way too now correct. They put outside there. We all in America, we know exactly when that thing not correct, we not there no plane part, but we can manage it. We can manage it. That I'm managing, we still managing it today. We're doing that type of thing. So I will start for now. Other people go ahead and make a contribution. Thank you.
Thank you. But you can drop yourself so the other color can come in. Color, you're next in line. Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Doe, how you doing?
Oh, not bad at all. Thank God. Go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Okay. Thank you for the show tonight. We thank God for the life of the president, not only the president, Lord, and all those that were in the plane today. But sometimes things can happen. And you have people when the light went up to that place, that time they said the bird went in the transformer. Today it happened in the president. But we thank God for everything. But in short, what Terry said concerning Joga press conference today, I don't know what many people when they come on the show, they can only come on get with one idea. Because the man lay out everything, even get a website or a civil servant, he said everything that we are saying here, if you don't believe it, go to the website, you'll see the correct information there. The young man came on and saying that, you gave me one side of the story. But the sad news for the sedition today is that you know that they are finally moving them from the headquarters. So they're calling from the display camp to display avenue, that they do a big display the same way we were displayed. You know, they're looking for rescue area. We are willing to rescue them. You know, that we can send around a West Point area there to be there in the meantime so we can rescue them fully. Thank you for the show, Mr. Doe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys, that will be the end of the call tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for calling. We're gonna take the number up. Same way, let's hear from you. Give us your closing, and then Terry can take us home.
Well, I mean, the conversation was great tonight, and we talked about those issues. I just hope that the report that has been published, there will be some investigation, internal investigation, and sometimes corrective action comes with a lot of price, and that's why sometimes you need to be proactive. And I think in our history, in our culture, we're never proactive when it comes to some of these things. I think what happened today in Liberia, both with the plane and with these all the details of the report, should be a teaching moment for us. So we need to go back and do background on those things, see why they happened, and what our deficiency are, so that we can do some corrective actions. And I think the government or the administration needs to start really putting some hands on these things and making sure that there are people who allow these things to happen. And they need to start holding some of these people accountable for their actions. Because if you don't hold them accountable, then you must have well just, you're aiding and abetting these behaviors. And I think what people are taught is what to learn, what to learn is what to practice, and what the practice becomes them. And I think we got so much of that going on in Liberia. We were talking about utilizing people who have learned in particular areas. And it's good that Jerome got in and talked about carrying some books. I think you, Libra, as an engineer, that's something we can start to look at. I myself got a few books, and we can do that and see if the guy you were talking about can start at least some classes of mentoring
Right.
local young men who wants to look, and those are careers. You see, in our place, everybody want to go to university and get education because they want to work for government. So we need to start telling people you can be a surveyor and go survey land. You can be somebody who can do your own contract, independent contractor. When you're doing that, you can go survey the curve and the level of the roads and how far the sidewalk is supposed to be, the distance, for the runway and all that stuff like that. So those
Hmm.
are things that, these people can be mentored into. Our people there, they're smart. They'll catch up.
Right.
And those things we building capacity. That's what we can do in capacity building. We need to have enough people, and then hopefully start pressuring the government to start looking for Liberia own contractors to take on these things so that the money can be spent locally and
Right. Right.
employ our people locally instead of bringing the Chinese people. Then they bring the whole batch of people and keep them in one room. They bring 50 people, keep them in one room, and you just see them scatter all over the road.
Right.
So it was a good thing. I wish the president well, and I hope that this does not happen again. But I hope that they will investigate thoroughly whether it was the pothole or the maintenance of the plane. I think there has to be some resolution with that and some action taken, proactive action taken, so that it won't occur again.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you very much. Terry, take us home, please. Rescue 2.
Yeah, I think the details of the president need to be very, very proactive to observe all these things prior to the president boarding any flight whatsoever. I think people blaming the thing on pothole. I don't want to believe that's pothole. I think it's an error by the security details of the president to make sure that everything is well organized. Like you said, firing need to happen. When that kind of thing happen, firing need to take place. You don't want to put it on the water and say, oh, there was a pothole. You know how many planes landing on our script regularly throughout the day? I will doubt that there was a pothole that put that tire out. I think the plane that they booked, or for the president, I'm hearing people say they buy the plane. I don't want to believe that, but if you're renting a plane, a private plane for the president to go out and in, you have to be able to observe what's going on. I pray and hope that it is a natural course by maybe what they call that the clean it is. But that runway is super. Nothing wrong with that runway. That runway is perfect. All right. So pothole, not doubt that. I think that plane is old. In my opinion, the people who supposed to observe those things, they now observe it very well. And that if it engine can fail too in the air, I agree. And I want killed the guy Obasanjo. Is that Obasanjo? Not Obasanjo, but Tony Abacha for Nigeria. One of them, I think they died in an aircraft. Things can happen, but accidents can occur. I pray that it is an accident, but if it is not, the president needs to take action. Lastly, liberal, I think Richard Kuhn has a serious problem. I listened to a video, Richard Kuhn talking plenty tabata. Richard Kuhn talking plenty tabata in what a place in West Point. Richard Kuhn said, the reason why we remove Fanatic Kofa is because the government need to have their own speaker.
Oh, you never start with government speaker business again?
Yeah, he went. That what the man went to go say to that place. The man went to go say that thing in West Point. Yeah, instead of him saying that, the man was, all the resolution thing, the man talk completely different thing. When you listen to the thing, you feel bad.
But Terry, the thing about it is, you're not knowledgeable of something, you say anything.
Simple.
And it's just...
You're forced to talk. You're not forced to say nothing.
People talk on topic they have no idea about.
Yeah.
Let it go.
I felt very bad. The thing is on. Okay, the boy recorded the recording is on. I saw someone. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a lie. But when I listened to the recording, I felt very discouraged. I'm just surprised that the news media has not run with that thing yet, because he undermined the whole reason why they removed Honorable Kofa. He undermined the whole thing. When you listen to that thing, the apology he gave undermines the entire reason why they claim that Speaker Kofa shouldn't be there. He's talking completely different thing. How we need a speaker, we need a regime. He spoke about how they plan the whole movement. How they remove the man. He spoke about the whole thing. Something not there about the resolution that they put forth.
Okay.
Thank you, Leroy.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you for joining us. Moses, thank you very much for being on here again tonight. Let's come in tomorrow for Mr. So. Okay. Let's see how far you go. We're going to be here as a counterweight tomorrow, but please, let's join him tomorrow and have a conversation. And I'll say good night to both of you. Thank you very much, Terry.
Good night, and thank you for hosting us on the show, and pray all is well.
Thank you. Thank you, Moses. Again, folks, Samson told Libra Public Radio. Wonderful, wonderful show here tonight. I want to thank all of you for being on here. Please, let's tune into Mr. Soul Show tomorrow and have a wonderful, wonderful time as well. With that, let's continue to pray for one another. We'll say we thank God for the incident that happened in Liberia. The president saved and correct. God is good. God will be there at all times. So we will be here tomorrow. Let's continue to pray for one another. I will say again, good night and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And let's meet tomorrow on Mr. Soul Show. Good night, folks.
Rachel de Kibo. Ade. Oh, abene gogo nyali wa banyo, nyali okoro pa. Abi gogo nyali. Abi gogo nyali, Stefan Soko. Oh, abile amena, amagre ngara gogo nyali wa. Stefan Soko ya okoro pa. Ayiya. Gogo nyali wa. Ama na very casawa. I'm a America very titi papa very sassy. I don't you get by your secret I'm a sisi la play. We are in a go to nyali. I dey find your for a bravo. Hey yeah. Oh. Baba sisi yo I na very paka. Baba sisi yo I na very. Why yeah. Ale na you there for a bravo. Abi there go to nyali. No so my dey go play. Amro alo. Ade wa ba bere wa sa wa ba be. Amba wa ma ba ni. Ni ama. Amba wa ma ba ni. Amba ra su wa bu la ba yo. Abi na ni ka ba le titi baba. Aja tu wo